Is it possible to turn the tide even when the evidence looks bad against your client? I mean, we're talking about how military trials are won. Seems like the cases brought against your clients, they always look bad, right? So how do we turn the tide?
Well, let's be real. No one hires me for easy cases. I mean, I don't wish I had easier cases. I like the harder the case, the more the challenge it is for me. So when I look at the evidence, it often looks terrible. So it's just about, going through and figuring out what's the story. That's where the real work is what is the story and how do we turn the evidence? How do we hijack the government's evidence? Sometimes the best thing you can do is they call these expert witnesses and you can hijack their expert and turn their expert against them. And that's brilliant when you can do that. And we do that routinely with these counterintuitive behavior experts, oftentimes DNA experts. Whatever it happens to be, we try to flip that and take what their strongest part of the case and make it tell our narrative.
Yeah.
Another piece of this is it's still a trial strategy thing. I was taught by Mike Waddington, a brilliant trial lawyer who, wrote the book, The Art of Trial. I think it's The Art of Trial War. It's from Sun Tzu, right? It is, avoid all that is strong and attack all that is weak, right? And so you find the chinks in the government's case and you just attack it. Because remember, in addition to just telling the story of your client, the government has to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. And I think people forget how hard that is to do. So I don't want to spend, if I have 5 days in trial, I don't want to spend the majority of that attacking the government's strongest piece of evidence and focusing on that. I want to avoid what is strong and attack what is weak and attack the weak parts of their story. And, if you do that, I mean, that's another piece you can do to start making a really tough case look better for the defense is by not avoiding, but attacking the weak parts of the trial and maybe embracing some of the bad facts. I mean, sometimes you can get a lot of credibility when you embrace some of the bad facts.